Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris, and I want to talk to you guys because I've been watching a lot of Justice League and a lot of Justice League Unlimited, the cartoon series from the 2000s, maybe, I don't know, when I was a kid, yeah. I've been watching a lot of that, and it's freaking phenomenal, and it left me with just wondering a couple things. I'm going to call this the Batman Superman conundrum video of sorts, because I feel like Batman does extremely well in the movie medias and any cartoon he does, and everyone's like, oh my god, Batman, you're amazing, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then Superman will come out with something, and people are like, oh, it's just Superman. Yeah, it's just, really, really powerful. And the argument's always been like, Superman's kind of boring because he's so strong that he's never going to be beaten. But I feel like Batman is so strong that he's never gonna be beaten. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's a regular guy who's just smart and works out a lot and blah, blah, blah. But like, when you think about it, when people say like, who's gonna win the fight between Batman and Superman? Everyone always says the same thing. It's probably gonna be Batman because he probably has some kryptonite. He probably knows some kind of like crazy way to figure it out and beat him because he just can, because he's Batman. And I don't understand that, because then you're saying that Batman is overpowered, and Batman is the one that should be potentially boring. Because honestly, I think his story is just as tired as anyone else's. Like I get it, dude. Like, your parents were killed, and you were like traumatically injured by that. And now you want to get vengeance and make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else, and you're dark and you're brooding and you have issues, and I get it, it's like, oh, I've heard this so many times. Why is it that people are like, I love this is awesome every single time? And yet other heroes whose stories have been repeated again and again and again, Spider-Man, Superman included, just kind of get like, I've seen it all before. I'm tired of it. Like, I don't know. I think that even with like Spider-Man or Superman, people have tried to reinvent them in more ways than one and try to make them more interesting, and it just doesn't seem to stick. But Batman, they just keep telling the same story over and over and over and over again. Okay, the one place I'll say they made a big change was probably if you watch, it was a cartoon series called The Batman. They made some pretty striking changes in that series, but that show in itself was never really as popular as any of the other incarnations of Batman. So, go figure. But I'm just kind of like, I guess I'm like throwing it out there because I don't really have any answers. I'm just curious as to why it is that our culture, nerd culture, as we call it, seems to just like pee all over Superman and other characters who have, stories that are pretty trite and pretty like told over and over again, but they love the freaking Batman. Is it because he's awesome and can do anything? Because Superman can be awesome and do anything, including melt your freaking face. He can lobotomize you with freaking lasers out of his eyes. I don't understand why that's not more awesome to people. Like the new Superman movie that's coming out. I don't know anybody that's genuinely excited about it. I don't know anyone that's like, I can't wait for another Superman movie. Hey dog, I heard a Superman movie coming out. I already got my tickets, But if they announce another Batman movie, I guarantee you everybody be like, oh, jizz in my pants. Yeah. It's probably gonna be another story where they say, Batman's parents died. He was sad. He had to avenge them. He rose from the darkness. Here's a little boy in tights. It's just gonna happen, I'm sorry. And I'd love to see another director take it on and make it awesome, do something completely different we don't expect, but I doubt it. Because it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the motto, right? I just want to see other heroes get their due day. Not to be punny, but get their justice, I want to see other heroes get their day in the limelight. Batman is great and all, but he's not the greatest hero ever. And he never will be. Now again, I love Batman. Don't get me wrong. Batman's in my top 5 favorite anythings, Like, Batman beats orange juice. I freaking love Batman. But I just don't think that he just deserves all the credit he's given. How use teleport? What do you guys think? Does Batman deserve all the credit he's given? Is there a hero that can dethrone him from atop Hero Mountain? Let's discuss below. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of jealous of Batman. I'll be really honest. He's freaking rich, and in the freaking Justice League cartoons, Wonder Woman seems to have a crush on him, and I want Wonder Woman to have a crush on me, but she's not real. But to him, she's real because he's a cartoon too. So guess what I'm saying is I want to be a cartoon, sort of.